I should not, because I'm bad at it. What even is this crap? I do not like this. What is this remix? Please hurt me and never do it. The concept of this is sad. Honestly, the concept of you is too. Oh, haha, Lamel roasting. Wait, what? What is, what? What? Hold up. No, I want to know how to get past that. Alright, cool. I won't try again. Anyways. Ha 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 ha. Hurt me in every way possible. I do not like this. I don't like the concept of my existence right now. What? What? Oh, physics. Do you function? Anyways, that's called into question. Ah, great. Thanks, game. Can I, like, try again or something? Thanks, game, please. Alright. Oh, I don't like you. As a matter of fact, I wanna hurt you in every way possible. I can't sing. I can spit bars. But I can't sing. Oh my gosh, that is the largest cap I have ever seen! In fact, that cap is so humongous that it's close to a fungus. It made absolutely no sense, but like, so does like half of 90% of any like music anyways in 2021, so I don't think I need to make sense if nothing else does. Also, why did you give us full analog control? This game only worked good when it didn't have that. What's the point of giving us something when it just makes the game worse? Keep in mind, that's basically like half of this game. They give us something even though it kind of just either doesn't matter or it makes it worse. Then again, though, people just prefer the original version because they're biased. I don't care. I barely even played the original version, so I have no opinion. Oh, that was epic. That was not epic, and I will prove to you why you should, reconsider. Got you. I want to hurt you. I don't like you. Anyway, anyways. While we ignore this game's incompetence, no, I'm joking. I'm fine with this. Honestly, I never liked the original game. Honestly, I don't really have an opinion, so... The fact that this even exists just means I have a version of the game to care about. I never cared about the Wii version. Oh, yo, hold up, wait, can you like go back for like 2 seconds, 2 milliseconds even? Or are you gonna die? Okay, well, I didn't mean that, you know. You game, whatever. Nice, actually, that was perfect. Oh, actually though, for real. Ah, let's go. Let's not go. I don't want to punch this game. But yeah, opinion or not, I'm fine with this. No, that's illegal. That's illegal. No, it's not. I just wanted to say something was illegal so that I could, sue the game company. God, dang. Isn't that like isn't that basically the concept of cancel culture? I want to say something bad so that I can hate on this product or company. Ah, nice. Not nice. No longer nice. Now I want to punch. Want to hurt game. Game hurt. Don't like. Dislike game. Video game bad. Video. Gosh. I was gonna make a stupid joke. It was honestly just gonna be too much, like, basically. No, 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 you boo-boo head, you boo-boo head. Gosh, it's like a 5-year-old. Boo-boo head. All right, I'm probably not gonna 100%, but if I decide to, I'll stream it. I'll get all red star rings because I kind of have to.
I wish I knew what you were saying, little guy, or gal, or whatever you are.
Oh man, that was crazy!
Oh, I was reconfiguring my handheld into a translator so I can understand this guy. Did you go somewhere?
Didn't you see? I absorbed those aliens and got powered up with, like, some kind of wild energy. And after a few seconds, they'd pop out of me.
I find that hard to believe.
You weren't paying attention at all?
Huh? Okay, seriously?
You have problems. You don't even pay attention to your best friend.
Plan he's hatching.
And wreck that plan, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much how we spend our time.
Which I think is probably an issue. Crap. Not crap, but you know. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's just a problem. You have a problem. Anyways, what? What is this? What is this new wisp? Okay. Yeah, they added a new wisp in the Ultimate version for no apparent reason. They just did. They just decided, you know what? I think we need to have something cool. And their concept of cool wasn't my concept of cool, but sure. Oh gosh. Hate the new physics on this. Not physics, the new controls. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Wait, hold up. Wait. I know. No cap though, this actually would be a sick, like, beat for like a rap song or something. Like, kind of like horror style kind of rap song, you know? I think that actually would be a fire beat for that, you know? Okay. Why? Video game, why can't you function for 2 seconds? 2 milliseconds even. Okay. There we go. I like that. Oh, nice. No, wait, under, and then reboot. Yeah, see? I know how this game works. I don't like it, but I know how it works. No, it's nothing. I don't really play it. I never really played it, so I don't really know if I like it or not. I think it's kind of cool, though. Oh, gosh. I want to punch screen. Haha. Lamau XD. I am 12-year-old playing frickin' video games. Haha. 12-year-olds playing games are literally like that. I'm gonna punch the screen. And then they say that they, did things to your mom that I can't say to this clean channel and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I am unironically saying... Oh gosh. Actually, let's go. And oh gosh, there's someone watching, so now they know that I am bad at this game, which I think, is not a problem. They deserve to understand that I suck at video games. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. No, no, no. Yes, yes. Wait, can you go above that? That'd actually be kind of, you know, a cool thing. Oh my gosh, I am playing and I'm streaming on. People are watching online. So just make sure to shush, be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Go. Wait, did I hit play again? I think I might have hit play again. Alright. Whatever. Whatever, I might try to get S rank this time. Yes, exactly. I think everyone hopes that all of that happens. Like, okay, I think, to be completely honest, all, those games really need a port as well, especially Unleashed. I think this game needs a port the least out of all of them, mostly because, I think it both needed it the least and the most because it was only on Nintendo console, but that Nintendo console was like the best-selling thing in existence. Like, I don't think it really was necessary to make it exist on like every single console. I think it's great that it is now on every platform, but I don't think it was necessary. Everyone owned a Wii. And personally, I am very much glad I got the PS5 version because a lot of games I usually get the Switch version. This I got the PS5 version because PS4 technically, but I have a PS5, so I just play the PS5 version. It was a cool thing. Ooh, nice. Ooh, alright, awesome. Nice! Alright. I think they added like a few more things to this. Also, I got S rank. That's cool. Another few little extras to this. But overall, I think this is the least necessary to give a port to or a remake. I think Generations is necessary because, firstly, you can't really play that on anything aside from the original consoles. Now, you can play it on an Xbox One. Yes, exactly. Like, you can play Generations on an Xbox One, but you can, like, it doesn't have, you can't play it on a PS4 or PS5. And because of that, you can't really experience the entire point of Sonic Forces, because Sonic Forces was literally the game that deserved, or that literally kind of just had the classic Sonic. So Generations kind of introduced that, and because most people didn't really get to experience Generations, because keep in mind, more people had a Wii than PS3s or Xbox 360s, but a lot of people now have PlayStation and Xboxes compared to that previous generation. So I think the fact that Generations isn't on PlayStation or Xbox, the new consoles, kind of just makes it kind of worthless, kind of pointless, you know? Gosh, I am bad at this game apparently. Okay.
I'm on my way!
Cool, great. But yeah, I just think you can't really experience the whole point of Forces without Generations. Like half of the good parts of Forces kind of just consist of the classic Sonic, which is barely good, honestly. But you know, that's kind of one of the main things, kind of one of the main parts of Sonic Forces. The fact that you can't really experience that. Yeah, that too. Like, it's so dumb. Why they didn't release Generations? They put out Colors instead. They just put out Colors Ultimate. We need Generations Ultimate or like Unleashed Ultimate. I think Unleashed is the most necessary. Aside from Generations, it would have been Unleashed, and then maybe like other games aside from the Boost games. Like if you're including games that aren't just the Boost games, even still, Generations Unleashed would have been the most important ones to put over because they both, specifically Unleashed, it needed some polishing up to do. It's a great game, but it kind of isn't really the most fully polished.
24, 25.
Cutscene, we've seen this.
Ah, not nearly enough aliens. Want us to get more? No, I want you to get me a cheeseburger and a shake.
Okay, I'd like to point out, this game does not have any good comedy. I think it just isn't really funny. It's not really good.
I reckon that hurt a bit. Wait a minute, I need to go over yonder. Sorry.
Why? Why is this?
I'll harness their hyper-go-on power, and then nothing
For
will
real,
stop me.
Sonic Boom was funnier, which I think just shows this game was just
What?
out, kind of just
Sonic!
Who you calling nothing?
like this game just kind of just didn't really have real humor. It's not funny. They try to be, but it's just kind of not.
I thought nobody would get that.
Fine. You're so smart, Robot.
Honestly,
You'll take care of this
I
mess.
don't care about the cutscenes because they have
At least I know
no
he won't screw it up.
funny anything. Yeah, I haven't played this game that much, the original Wii version, mostly because that didn't really have a plot, nothing funny really, and it kind of just, it just wasn't really that great, you know? Took you that long? Okay. Anyways, yeah, they needed, a lot of other aspects of this. Yeah, exactly, which kind of sucks. They have to, if you have to market a game to, like, that kind of just means that you don't know what your target, literally the target demographic of these games isn't even children, because children don't really play these games. They don't play what, like, older people are playing, but not like really old people. They like to play with like older kids, I guess, like Xbox, GTA, Call of Duty stuff, you know. Yeah, like so. By marketing a game to 6-year-olds, you are marketing it to nobody. Because 6-year-olds are going to want to play what the older kids are playing, but not what the older people are playing, and then the people who grew up with that franchise don't want to play it because it's being marketed to people that are, like, younger, and just kind of dumbing down a lot of the aspects of it, which essentially means that you're not selling the game to anybody. No one wants to buy the game. Now, I'm fine with how they market it, but I just don't like it. I'm fine with it, like,
There you are. Where'd you run off?
but I don't think it's good for anything.
Trashed a giant killer robot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And they've got shopping here too?
I
Place
think
has
just
everything. Hey,
I don't think they understand where the fans are coming from. The fans actually want games that are like
Ask away.
kind of decent
and what is happening
and have,
to your people?
if anything, at least some plot.
He says his name
Like,
is Toxalot.
gosh, I hate this. This is bad.
Water them with dances.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not.
I think I can
No,
figure this
that's
out
the
now.
cringiest thing.
He said his
And I don't like this. I don't like this. I think they need to add some plot.
Wisps?
Like,
No, wisps with a W.
they need to add a...
Yeah, I'll just stick with aliens if that's okay with everybody.
No. Anyways,
Sure.
they need to add plot, have decent gameplay.
Powers by an evil man, or to make underwear to be worn by Sally.
What? Why? Who thinks this is funny? I'd like to know.
When
Anyways,
I was running around
yeah,
trashing
this is
robots,
bad.
I saw
This
a
is
map
just...
that had a couple of
I don't
interesting
think...
places. I think I'll go check them out and maybe save some aliens.
Yeah, this is just not a generally good experience to watch these cutscenes. I think this game is the best example of... It has good gameplay, but it's still not a good game. Because you have to...
Missing an arm. Have you got an arm?
I mean, yeah, that's true. They did stop caring about story after Sonic Unleashed, which does kind of contribute to the fact that fans don't really care. I'm trying to figure out how to say... Like, fans don't really care because they used to care about the plot. A lot of them did. So, either you were introduced to via the Genesis games to Sonic Adventure 2, or to like...
The tropical resort. There, you'll find breathtaking views from
Oh,
our
you were either introduced by Sonic Adventure 2 or the Genesis games. So either way you put it, either you're not going to like the modern games because they have no plot, or you're not going to like them because they don't have the good gameplay. Which kind of just means no one likes the modern games. And to me, I think that kind of doesn't really... People do like it. I think people legitimately do like these games, but they don't want to Gosh, poor connection, whatever. I need a Wi-Fi extender. Anyways, I don't think... Yeah, I think it cut off because I have bad connection. Thanks, bad Wi-Fi. I don't like this. I don't like bad Wi-Fi, but I have to deal with it because that's like the only Wi-Fi in my area. Anyways, I don't think they really have anything kind of just going for it. I'm going for this because nobody wants to buy this. Now, if you were introduced by the modern games, chances are you were only introduced by... Hello. Yeah, like, if you were introduced by the modern games, the likely thing is that you don't care about the older games, so by having a lot of these have modern classic gameplay elements, like having classic Sonic, having Sonic Mania literally be just another classic game, you don't care about the new games because they have too much fan service. But either way, they don't have any substance that makes older fans like them. So I don't think anyone really plays the modern games. Even if you were introduced through the modern games, no one really wants them because they don't have anything like the modern games that came before. This is the last true original modern Sonic game without any classic elements, without any fan service. So if you were introduced through this game, that's great, but there's no real reason to like care because I don't think this game had any... Like, I don't think any game after this was a true modern Sonic game, because you would be used to this gameplay, which meant Sonic Lost World had no boost, so you wouldn't like that. And you could have been, like, introduced through, like... So if you were introduced through this game, you wouldn't like any other modern Sonic games. Hold up. Huh. So I don't really think that you have anything like, you're not appealing to anybody. By appealing to younger kids, you're not appealing to anybody, because because they're not going to care about the modern games, because if they were to move through this game, all of the attempts at fan service would just... Yeah, I think they should make another Sonic Adventure game. Because the Adventure fans definitely, honestly, the Adventure fans are the most chill out of the entire fan base. Like, the fan base is divided up, and I think that that's kind of just a problem, because they get kind of just screwed up at making games for, like, half of the entire franchise, half of the entire series' existence. They kind of just screwed up at making games. So, I don't know if really it's a way to describe it, but they just don't have any great games, you know? Any great Sonic games anymore. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that no one really wants games that are half-heartedly made. With horrible attempts at fan service. So, crappy attempts at fan service, plus bad, plus really just not really that high quality, anything else really. Like, fans don't really want anything else. So overly bad fan service combined with lack of plot and not really that great gameplay lead to no one being happy, because no one wants to play these games. Not even the people that they even market to, the little kids, 6-year-old, 5-year-olds. Not even they want to play these. So I think they should make another Sonic Adventure. And if it might be good, who knows? If it is, then stick with that, because this franchise has been too all over the place. Oh gosh, I continue to forget that. It's back, there's a thing back there, yay. Nice, I broke everything, alright. But yeah, like, if they make another Sonic Adventure, then everyone's happy. If they make anything else, no one's happy. If they make this, if they ever had to release anything else, if they had to release this, if Sonic Team were forced by higher-ups over at the higher-ups at Sega, yeah, if they messed Sonic Adventure 3 up, that'd be a problem, but they should try, because even if they do, even if they mess it up, I think that will be the only thing that could potentially hold this franchise together. Because those games are the only decent part of this franchise past the 2D era. And to me, I don't like the 2D games because they just represent something that to me shouldn't have happened. No, stop, game. Please, let me get the red star rings. Red rings. I hate calling them red star rings. But yeah. Sonic Adventure 3 would be the only thing that could hold this franchise together. Not this. Not any games like this. Nothing could. And if they mess that up, so what? They need to. At least in some form. Because throughout the entirety of this franchise's history, the biggest problem has been consistency. None of this has been consistent. Either, like, there's some good, some bad, some mediocre. There's games that are rated all over the place. Some people love, some people hate. There's a lot of stuff wrong with this franchise. And I think just having a consistent gameplay experience, just having a consistent quality could improve this entire franchise as a whole. Literally grab the ring. Thank you. Alright. Also, yeah, we got the digital deluxe edition of this game. I should not support bad, but, you know, I kind of just did. Okay, but yeah, I think they should at least try on the Sonic Adventure, because they need something to hold this franchise together, and that could be it. Triangle. I accept. Maybe for real, I think Mega Man, the only reason that I think Mega Man actually was allowed to have completely different styles was because I think they knew it. I think the franchise was at least decent enough to where they have too many bad gameplay styles in Sonic. In Mega Man, they at least had some decent stuff. But the thing is, though, that's the reason that Mega Man actually kind of had success, is because even after a huge failure, huge drop, people care about the franchise because they had a consistent quality. They still do. It's always good. And even without consistent gameplay styles, the quality is the main thing that matters. Sonic never had consistent quality. Even with half of the things, even with anything half decent, they don't have consistent quality in Sonic games. I think it kind of just goes to show how they're not really in tune to what their fan base wants, and they don't really know.
Don't fall. There's nothing to land on down there.
I know. Why is there him? I know, bad things, but it's completely useless. I know what bottom six are in video games thing. But yeah, I just think they need to at least try a Sonic Adventure 3, because that could potentially be what holds this franchise together. Oh my gosh! Did I win? Did I lose? Or Fred? Okay, we'll try again, because okay, yeah, it is completely inconsistent, which honestly, other franchises have been even more inconsistent. I think the only reason this one is bad because of it is just because of how the inconsistency kind of just ruined it after a couple of games, you know? Like, games for the most part have inconsistent styles of gameplay, and that's the only thing inconsistent. Sonic has inconsistent everything. The quality, literally character designs. I would like to point that out. Character designs have been inconsistent very much. Which I think is a major problem. And if they can't fix that, they can't fix character design. If they can't decide on a character design, on a design for the character, I think they need to go back to the basics of designing a game. Can't even decide on the personality of the character, let alone the character's design, let alone like half of anything about the series as a whole. They can't decide on. It's inconsistent. Inconsistencies cause like this bad franchise as a whole, just kind of leading into oh god, live action Sonic. You know, the movie wasn't even that bad. It was just kind of eh. But considering it was a video game movie, yeah. I don't think the quality of eh is anything bad to talk about. I think it's a video game movie that's not bad, which to me basically means that it's a good enough movie, you know? I lost. Probably didn't know it. Wow. Anyways. But yeah, I just don't think that this franchise has enough in it to hold up when it has. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, no, that's worse. Footage of a hedgehog painted blue. No! You've seen the Sonic Adventure 2 commercials? It's literally just a literal generic hedgehog. It's just... that's actually funny. But that's basically that. It's literally just live action. But it's like not even... I can't even explain how your description is basically like the worst thing that could happen to this franchise, and it's probably going to happen, to be honest. Not even a joke, it's probably going to happen, which is sad. Oh gosh, I am bad at video games. Anyways, yeah, I just don't think that this has any reason to be like this. I don't think that this franchise should be inconsistent. but it is because they can't decide on what to do with the franchise. And it's sad how they managed to do this, how they managed to mess up that badly. This, honestly, I think this, people say it's like a return to form to the franchise. I think it's I think it's not the franchise's lowest point, but it's one of the franchise's low points. Because this kind of just shows they had to rely on something. They had to rely on boost, and that's about the extent. I would like to object that I should have won that. I think the game does not like me, so anyways, yeah, I don't think this franchise could be any more inconsistent, and that's a really bad thing. I think at the end of the day it means more people want to play the franchise, but it also means that no one wants to play the franchise, because they don't have anything for everyone. And when they introduce something new and no one likes it because they're not used to it, which means no one buys the game. I don't like half of the things they put out, but at least I can respect, oh, they're going for something new. No one wants to play this franchise, and I think that's just a problem. This franchise is taken as a joke in gaming, and it honestly should be, because it's too inconsistent. Not the entire franchise should be, but a lot of it should be. Like, it's a problem. And they should, honestly, change. Fix their crap. It's their actual bullcrap. Yeah, one game always ruins the style. You know what? I would like to say some styles only had one game, and that game was bad. Sonic Lost World is basically what I'm going to say about what I just said, because that happened. It was the only game with that style, and it was a bad game, so I don't know. I don't think this franchise should be considered a classic franchise anymore. I think it is definitely an older franchise, and it's definitely used to be good, but it's no longer even close to a good franchise. It's no longer even close to anything decent. It should not be considered as an old franchise anymore, because it's completely changed. I just died for some reason, somehow, in some way. Oh gosh. Okay, I lost. I don't care. Yeah, they need to get a lot of crap together. They need to fix this. I think people just take this franchise as a joke, because of a lot of people say that it was never good. There are some good games. Honestly, this game was not this one. This franchise was always good. Not always, but it was good at some point. I think it fell down, it didn't fall down after Heroes of the Hedgehog 06 like everyone else says. Why did I hit Stomp? I'm dumb. Anyway, it didn't fall down after the games everybody says it fell down on. The game fell, or the series fell after Unleashed was released, because after, not that game specifically, I meant after that game. Because after that game was released, the inconsistency of this franchise just showed immensely. It just stopped. Like, a lot of the greatness that this franchise was just kind of stopped, and it's not even good anymore. I don't think it's an issue of, is the franchise good? I think it's an issue of, why is it so inconsistent, and why are all of the games that have completely different styles than this one no longer good, because no one wants to play a game that has an old style. No one wants to play a game with a new style. So, like, no one wants to play a game that has a style that they didn't grow up on. So really, the fact that it's so inconsistent just makes no one want to play the series. Which I think just kind of ruins the entire point of a lot of people say, oh, well, this franchise is so inconsistent, that's really good because it means more people will want to play it. But does it though? It means less people will want to play it, because, like, I don't even know. Apparently someone invited me to play Fortnite. I don't even play Fortnite. It was a hint. But I don't think it was a bad game. I think they just messed up with that as a whole. I think that game wasn't even a mainline game. So I think it's always been that spin-offs that kind of just aren't really that great. Even throughout the entire series history, even on the Genesis, even like the original, even the Sonic Drift, like the freaking car racing game. Spin-offs have always been bad in this franchise. It's the fact that this is carrying over to the mainline games kind of shows they don't have anything decent. What is that? What is physics? This game does not. This game just does not good. And it's it kind of shows there might be something wrong, but I don't think it was the main problem. I think the main problem was they tried too hard to have something new. They ended up failing at keeping fans. Fans knew something was up. Nobody wanted to admit it. Fans wanted to say, oh, well, this series is still good. We knew there was something wrong. Which I think kind of just shows, like, yeah, there's no harm in saying that there's something wrong if you have to. If you have to say there's something wrong, that's fine. They shouldn't hide the fact that there's something going on within the franchise. They shouldn't hide the fact that something's up. They shouldn't hide the fact that something's going on and they need to fix something up. They shouldn't release games that are very broken and need fixing, even though they had a deadline. They shouldn't do that. They cannot do that. Because if they do, they ruin the franchise. And they've been ruining the franchise. But I think now people are starting to realize that they have ruined the franchise. The Sonic Colors is a decent game, but yeah, I think this was one of the major aspects that led to people realizing, wow, this franchise kind of sucked for a while. It still does, and honestly, oh gosh, okay, I'm gonna lose, okay, fine. Yeah, that's cap. That's the largest cap I've ever seen. I did not lose. Or I should not have lost. Ooh, nice. Nice, actually, though. Ooh. I'm doing good now, finally. Yeah, there was something up even back in 2005. We just didn't want to admit it because we thought, oh, well that's technically a spin-off, so no, there was something up. When Sonic 06 released, we already know. Yeah, they were relying too much on this franchise. This franchise is being used too much. I think they're starting to realize that they have other franchises that are decent, and they can go back and create good games for that. Like they made like some Monkey Ball stuff, whatever. This isn't the only series they have. It's just the most important franchise they have. Because without this, they wouldn't even be alive as a company today. But the fact that this game came out, the fact that this franchise ended up in this state, shows that this isn't the only franchise they should rely on. They should continue to make games for it, but it's not the only... Yeah, I haven't played Assassin's Creed, and I don't really know much about it, so I can't tell you what that means. Oh, nice, I finally won. Cool, great, awesome. Yeah, I think this franchise deserves better than to have what it has right now. This isn't Sonic. This is something created to sell. But by doing that, it doesn't sell. I think they messed up. They messed up with this franchise. I did not mean to click on that. Okay. Yeah, they messed up with this franchise. But I think people still love it because of the fact that there's more than just this franchise. There's more than just the bad games. There's still good stuff. It's just hard to find. Got you. Haha. Things again had red starting for me. No. Yeah, I just think they messed up with this franchise, and they need to understand that there's a lot to this franchise. Yeah, Crash. No, I would like to say Crash isn't really that like. Crash. Okay, Crash is a completely different beast of a franchise. It has similar, when it comes to a couple of things, but not even close to the same. It's not even close to the same type of idea of a franchise. But it's similar enough, but it's not even close to the same story. The parts that are similar are it was relevant and then it wasn't. Which, now that I think about it, kind of describes half of video games now. Which is a problem because we should be allowed to what we want to like what we want to like. Problem is, 5-year-olds exist, so we can't. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Crash switched developers constantly. Sonic had the same developers. They have no excuse.
Uh-oh, that Switch just released some Eggman robots.
But Sonic used to be a 2D franchise and now it's in 3D. I guess they had a huge style switch up because just due to the fact that they made 3D games at some point. They had a huge style switch up and they kind of messed up, you know. They messed up badly. And they didn't know what to do after people went from hating Sonic Adventure to loving it to kind of being in between. Sonic Adventure 2 was the kind of game where either you loved it or you hated it, and a lot of people didn't like Sonic Adventure 2 because it was a different game, not even close to the same. That's Sonic Adventure 1, but it showed the name. Although, I think Sonic Adventure 2 was the perfection of 3D Sonic. And you know what? That's fine. If they had to release a remake of any game from this franchise to introduce people to the franchise, it should have been Adventure 2. Not this, not any boost game. And I love the boost games. It's kind of, I guess, my generation kind of thing, but it's like, they do kind of wear out on decent things, you know? Like, why? Why does Sonic just automatically assume everything Eggman does is bad now? Like, he used to have a lot of things. Honestly, okay, didn't they announce that they would make, like, some kind of collection containing the older, like, the older games? Didn't they say they would do that? Like, a collection containing, like 1, 2, 3 Knuckles or something? in widescreen. I'd like to point out, I didn't want the widescreen version. Because I'm sad. We didn't have those. I'm sad we don't have half of them. Oh, I think, yeah, they did. Alongside this game and a new game. They announced a new game, this, and then like some kind of other thing. And yet they haven't delivered on those other two aside from this game yet. But I think they're just working on the new game. They might be working on 3 Knuckles in widescreen, but yeah.
Uh-oh, that Switch just released some Eggman robots.
When do we start calling them Eggman robots instead of Egg Pawns? Like, the official name is Egg Pawns. Why can't we go back to calling them that? Another red star ring. Nice. Yeah, I hope it is, honestly. It should be, but it's debatable. I mean... the fact that they have to rely on the widescreen versions is cool and all, like they're doing something for the newer, better versions designed by someone competent. No, I don't like you. Alright. But yeah, I think they just need to rethink this entire franchise. They need to like look through this entire franchise and notice there's a lot of problems. This game, Sonic Colors, is an example of dumbing things down to... Why are you going so slow? What is the world map? In this game, it's bad. Okay, whatever. I think they need to rethink this franchise. GBA. Are you sure you don't mean GameCube? Nah. Or do you mean like you just got a completely different system and for the game that you just got because you think that because you want to get because you wanted to get Melee? Oh, by the way, why is Ultimate the I like to say something. Why is Ultimate the prefix for like half of the things? This now Sonic Colors Ultimate, Smash Bros Ultimate. Like, what's next? Joe Mama Jokes Ultimate? Gosh, why did I say that? It's bad. No, someone's gonna make that, and I hate it. I hate it, because someone's gonna make Joe Mama Jokes Ultimate Edition. Or some stupid crap like that. And honestly, whenever that happens, I will punch the person who made that in the face, because it's stupid. Like, who does that? Who still thinks Joe Mama Jokes are funny in 2020 frickin' one? Yeah. Ah, nice. Ah, nice. You just saw a Game Boy Advance. What? That's cool. Oh gosh, I am bad at video games. Yeah. Oh, also, that's your buddy GBA. I would like to flex on you for a bit. No, I'm joking. But I do have the classic, the GBA with like the NES style like look to it. I think it's like called the NES Classic Edition Game Boy Advance. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the Game Boy Advance I got is like the NES Classic Edition, is what it's called. Game Boy Advance SP. Yeah. Yeah, it's called the Game Boy Advance SP Classic NES Limited Edition. Oh! Nah, normal GBAs are fine. I like, you know what? I think the design of the Game Boy Advance is like both the best and worst thing that was constructed by humanity. I just damage boosted through that because I don't care. Wow. Wow. Alright. Considering I will just use this, I don't think... Okay. Okay, again. Wow. Yay! That's good. Okay. You know what? I want to say this though. The Game Boy Advance is like the perfect console. The Game Boy Advance is like the perfect console to have different special editions, especially the SP, but I'd say even more so the original one. And I'm an SP owner, so I think both are great. I prefer the SP in many ways, but I think the SP is just too cramped of a system. Like it's too small to hold in a lot of ways. You just don't have that girth of the regular GBA. Like as Scott the Wise said, the show something. I think it was him. I don't know. It might be someone else. He said something about the shoulder buttons being like much smaller or something. I think he made like a joke about like looking like the size of Tic Tacs or something. Honestly, yeah, they kind of are. I think the original GBA is better in terms of size, but the screen is worse. But it's not that bad. I think people just overreacted because it was 2001 at that point. They were like, oh, but why does it not have the cool screens, you know? But just shut up. Also, in this game, I got the Digital Deluxe Edition of Sonic Colors Ultimate, meaning I have a fully decked out, what the heck is this looking Sonic looking, weird ass looking Sonic up in here? What even is this? Good looking weird AF. Honestly. Oh, by the way, they're making a Sonic movie too. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it does kind of suck. I think people still just overreacted though. It's still like they overreacted. I think they made it seem like, oh, it's the worst thing in the world. Like, no. Also, I'd like to say something, like, the Game Boy, about the Game Boy Advance, it's probably one of my favorite, handheld systems, and I think that this has to do with, PS Vita, less than 3DS, because you put the less than symbol. You put the less than symbol, so you put PS Vita is less than 3DS. No, I'm gonna be completely for real. PS Vita is useless because of the PS5. But if you have a PS4, then the PS Vita actually has a purpose. But if you have a PS5, like me, haha, I'm written. No, I'm joking. I have a Switch OLED and a PS5, and they look very good next to each other. I mean, they're on opposite sides of the game, kind of. Yeah. No, I think my Switch OLED looks good next to the PS5 because I got the white version. Haha. The white version technically has a black console and a white dock, so therefore, it's the exact opposite of original. Now you put 3DS is greater than the Vita! This is the best thing ever! I love critiquing things. I don't love critiquing very mild and things that don't matter at all. Because it's kind of funny. No, God. No, don't do that again. Oh, no. I would like to say though, the Vita did have really good games. I would say the Vita has really good games. I think the 3DS is the greatest thing that humanity has constructed. But the Vita still had really good games. I think WarioWare Gold. That game's alright. Honestly, I think a lot of WarioWare games are really good. Though the Switch one is very weird. I don't understand it. But yeah. Oh, by the way, I want to know.
If I was an alien in need of saving, where would I be? Experience has taught me to investigate anything that glows.
I feel that's just more common sense instead of experience. I don't know.
Experience has also taught me that the best way to solve problems is to kick robot butt.
No, I don't think that's the best way.
Excuse me, giant killer robot? You want to do this the hard way or the easy way? Somehow I knew you'd say that. Let's dance.
Okay, cool. Bad boss fight is completely useless. Oh. Is this the entire boss fight? I'm sorry, this is stupid thing. Oh wait, cool. That is the worst thing you could have done to me, and I don't like you for that. So video games, please, I'd be nicer to me, so bad video games. Like treating us a freaking pet. Freaking dog. Video game dog. Man, I think the 3DS is like the best thing, though. Honestly. The 3DS is really good. So, I wouldn't say definitive. But I'd say it's the definitive, exclusively handheld system. The Switch kinda has that whole docking and undocking thing. 3DS is a dedicated handheld. So the 3DS is the best dedicated handheld for me. Either Nintendo wants to market I would make a joke and say that it hits too close to home, but now I don't want to because that sounds weird. Anyway, oh god, sound like Mark. yeah, you already know. It's a definitive thing. I mean, sure. I want to say that. The controversial take, I think, yeah. This game is too easy. This game is like made for children or something. Oh wait, yeah, it literally is. Never mind. It's just game. I think the Switch just has better games. But the 3DS has more games so far because it's fully fulfilled lifespan. And it has the dual screen, which means some games, which means it has some things that are better. 3DS has the better,
Hey, Tails.
has better total, better. I would like to hurt this entire game thing because I've lost sanity playing this game. Anyways,
Trust me, I remember.
3DS having 3D. Okay, firstly, let's talk about the game library because it has 3DS games and DS games. So overall, every game is dual screen. So you're like, yeah. Switch has much more third-party support. But 3DS, because it's fully completed with its lifespan, it has more games. It kind of had like 8 whole years of support, you know. First Nintendo console to do so, by the way.
It seems an evil man, and you might know him.
Yeah, the 3DS is the first Nintendo console fully last.
I've heard all day. I gotta
Facts, though. Facts, though. Switch has too much shovelware.
Anyway, he's draining them of their power, all their power, and using it for an
The 3DS has more total software because it's done.
Oh, an evil purpose.
With its lifespan, but
Hey, where are you going?
To find Baldy McNosehair, of course.
you know, it's like
I'm totally
I don't
calling him
like this.
McNosehair.
But just don't do that, please, Sonic. Please don't call him that, anyways. Yeah, no, I think the 3DS has the most amount of total support out of game consoles that have ever. Yeah. No, I think the 3DS actually is a really good system. It has completed lifespan, so it has a lot of games. It has a lot of really good games. It has the entire DS library. And only half of that was shovelware. Nah. The DS didn't really have shovelware compared to the Wii. Well, that's weird because the DS sold more than the Wii. What? Like, come on. Shovelware devs make bad games, but I don't think they're freaking retarded. I mean, maybe they are, I don't know. Probably so, though. Okay, let's go. Let's use beauty power. And I have another drill power thanks to Skin File. Cool. Yeah, I think 3DS just has better support, better games, and overall was a better system. So far comparing it to the Switch, the 3DS is better, but I think the 3DS just has, I think the 3DS is just a better thing, you know. That's true. But there's no counterpoint. The Switch has no exclusive games. Technically, the 3DS also has the 3DS version of the frickin' what's it called? Sonic Lost World 3DS is technically an exclusive version of Sonic Lost World, which is its own game. What is that? What is this? What's happening here? Okay. Oh, game. My head brings out Sonic Lost World of you. I love talking to this game. Dude, I think 90% of gamers just talk to their own video games, which is a problem. But I am included, so I really should not be talking. Oh yeah, the 3DS did have the Xenoblade Chronicles thing, whatever. That was cool. I think the 3DS had too much good stuff. By the 3DS not having any shovelware because it didn't sell enough, but it sold pretty decently, but it didn't sell enough to have shovelware developers weren't creating shovelware for it. Therefore, it had more good games and less bad games. So the good to bad game ratio was higher on the 3DS. Decently high, actually. That's joking. I don't do drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't. If someone in my English 2 class, he was like really dumb, and the English teacher would constantly tell the whole class like something, and then he would be like, "Oh yeah, by the way," and then he would say that student's name, and he would be like, "Don't do drugs." And honestly, if that just doesn't describe the entire concept of just half of the high school. Honestly, that lesson should be taught to half of high school, but yeah. No, you know what I find stupid? High schoolers that vape. I think that's dumb. They're under the legal age too, and they think it's cool. When in reality, not realizing that they're just annoying. Not like annoying, like, oh, they're kind of hurting me, you know? Like, just no, they're kind of having them just people who don't like to be probably, honestly. Nah, 3DS is the stuff you already know. 3DS is like the best console thing ever that humanity has constructed. What is behind here? Come on. I know there's stuff behind here. Why can't I go behind? Yeah, 3DS is good. 3DS is good. Yeah, I approve of 3DS. I approve of good Nintendo stuff, you know. 3DS is a good Nintendo thing, you know. Oh my gosh, I almost got the one. Gosh. Dude, for some reason I have a problem where I kind of just want to attack all of the letters and numbers at the end of the stage in this game. I don't know. I just like that. It satisfies me. Attack things. Attacking things is That sounds wrong. That sounds like I have a freaking fetish for blood or something. I don't know. Fetish for violence. God. Fetish for violence would be like, nah. That probably just sounds like a friggin' psychopath up in here. Like half of psychopaths just have like a problem where they just like violence for some reason, and it's just completely unexplained why they do. They just like it, you know. I think that if you don't like the 3DS, you are a problem to society. But if you do like the 3DS, you may or may not be. It just depends on how good of a person you are. See, if you like the 3DS and you're a bad person, then you're a bad person. But if you like the 3DS and you're a good person, then you're a good person. Oh, sorry, I meant if you like 3DS and you're not a bad person. You can be a mediocre person and still be a good person because you like 3DS. But if you don't like the 3DS at all, you're considered a bad person and you need to stop existing. That's my take on it. Oh god, what? Confusion. Brain cells just lost the ability to think for a second. Just real quick, this game is JKF. Sorry, AH, haha, Lamau. Joke, pretend square. Oh gosh, no, I don't like the game! I can't read the whole thing because I'm reading it on like my PS5 or whatever. And I don't have my phone on me because for some reason, I'm nearly out of battery. Probably because I've been listening to Spotify all day. Seriously, I have been listening to Spotify all day, and half of the music I've been listening to is just friggin' Eminem or some crap. Good stuff. But you know. I can't see the whole thing. Damn. Gosh, that's on stream, and I don't know if it picked up on the mic. Hopefully it didn't, but it probably did, let's be real. Because it's not a straight, like, on-your-face mic, so, I don't know. Come on, game. You are like the most inconsistent game. You know what's weird? We were just talking about inconsistencies, like, in the franchise. No, sometimes the games are just inconsistent within themselves. This is stupid. I am not fan. I do not approve. This is not Tupinator approved. God, it's a weird sentence, whatever. But yeah, 3DS good. Why can't I have actual conversations with people on the internet instead of people saying something about, can I have frickin' social security numbers, some stupid crap. You know, I don't know how to feel about the people who joke and are like, hey, can I have your social security number? Because I know it's a joke, but why? It's not even funny. Just like half this game. Haha. See? Lamau, insert joke about me not liking video games that I am playing. So therefore, why would I not like it if I am playing it? Because it's a bad game. That's why. Why are my brain cells going bloop bloop non-existent? Why? Hold up. I just said my brain cells went Loop. I swear, I'm too tired for this. I'm too tired to talk. Like, my brain cells just stopped existing. And so, for them to come up with me saying that they stopped existing and then... non-existent. And I'm laughing too hard, probably because I'm tired. I should not. Why do I find that funny? My brain's all bloop, non-existent. Gosh, I should not be allowed to English at this moment in time. Why did it sound like I was trying to crap myself? Stupid. This is half of my entire brain cells just actually stop functioning. I think this is a problem. I should check that out. Cool, great, awesome, outstanding. I don't like these, but sure games. Talking about games, because half the time I talk to my own game. But if you don't talk to the game, you're not a gamer. Like, if you haven't talked to the game itself, and not people, just the game, at least once, you're not a true gamer. You have to at least have talked to the game itself, at least once. Or you truly are not a gamer. You are at least not an epic gamer. Aha, well now. A joke about epic games. Oh, also, I don't really like half of the things that Epic Games puts out, by the way. They put out bad stuff, and when it's good, it's basically just a bunch of free stuff, and they make you pay for like half of the other stuff to experience the game. Oh gosh. That's true. Dude, why did I just stop? Like, I don't know, I'm tired. I am too tired to talk, but I'm still doing it. Why am I doing this to myself? Not only torture myself, probably the people people watching this. Like, more than one person ever watches my streams at one time. Gosh. Now I'm thinking about this, it's kind of sad. I just assume someone likes this. No. No one does. I'm a sad person. For just assuming people like my stuff. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Nah. Oh gosh. I wanted to damage boost, but I know I shouldn't. I did anyways, but you know. This game's physics make me want to cry. This game has no physics. I forgot, hold on. Ready. Hey, nice. Someone who cares. And I know for a fact that creating content that's half decent is kind of difficult, because you have to, you know, care about the content, and that's pretty difficult because the people that don't care about the content get more recognition on YouTube. Keep in mind, more is a thing, so I think that's just a prime example of someone who doesn't care and still gets enough recognition on YouTube to make a living just off of that. I think that's absolute crap. I am either going to make some videos, sometimes. I don't make a huge, I wouldn't say I make like the huge amount of videos at one time, but I'm trying to kind of get, I have some things going on like Twitch, Oh, I need to restart. That's fun. Yeah, but Twitch going on. That's fun. I was streaming Spider-Man over there. After the first Spider-Man game, after I finish all the DLC of that, I'm probably going to stop and just play something aside from that, because I would like to play more than just that one game franchise. Which is almost barely... Oh, speaking of Spider-Man, by the way, it's like a bunch of new content in the frickin' TV spots for No Way Home. I don't know if you care, but you know. I kind of do, because that's like a really cool franchise to me. I think the entire concept of the franchise kind of just... You have to be a fan to understand why people care so much about a lot of Spider-Man stuff. But I do mostly because what? Is there Saturn versions of M&M's? How do you pronounce the letter M? Do you pronounce an M or M? Because I know the way that, yeah. Oh, No Way Home definitely be looking good. Honestly, I'm really hyped, but, yeah. Kind of sucks they haven't really announced, they haven't fully announced, at least, the other Spider-Man, but we already know that's coming, so we don't need a, like, big announcement or anything. We already know. Oh gosh. And yeah, I'm pretty hyped, you know. I guarantee there's something up there. And if there isn't, then I'll be sad, but yeah. I already know a lot about, Spider-Man No Way Home. A lot of MCU movies, honestly. You either love the MCU, or you love the popular movies in the MCU. I'm kind of more so in between, so therefore I'm a weird person. And so that basically means, yeah. Can I just slide C-dash without having to need the level? Goddamn crap, you know? Piece of poop. Piece of poop. Dude, I swear, I am losing brain cells by having some function. Like, I don't know. Actually, you only start losing brain cells at, like, 25 or something, like, officially. And then you only start dying at 25. So I think I'm safe for, like, another 10 years. Definitely. Definitely. I think not all of them are good. But some of them are. I think that the thing that makes one good kind of just boils down to, is it like half decent as a just general movie? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. No. No, that's not what I want. Game. Oh my gosh. No! That's actual crap. You have to restart? Like, what is this game doing? Like, I know I can go back. That's not how physics works. There's no actual invisible wall, because if there was, then I couldn't even have gone forward. So, like, yeah. Most people I know love the MC. Oh! I don't know if you watched it yet, and I don't want to spoil it, but Spider-Man No Way Home is supposed to have a character from another What Are You Doing game. What did this game just try to do to me, my brain? Yeah, No Way Home actually has a character from another property that's technically a Marvel property, but not really. And again, I don't want to spoil the ending to that movie, but oh, Age of Ultron, definitely. I don't think I'd ever watch that. It had no purpose. It had no bearing on other Marvel movies, aside from maybe a couple references. I don't know. I haven't really seen any, so I don't know. If there was like Avengers cringe compilations, half of them would contain scenes from Age of Ultron. Okay, but I am literally spamming R1, and you're not using it, which means this game is a problem. Yeah. But again, I don't want to spoil that one movie, but No Way Home kind of has tie-ins to that one movie. Potentially. We're not sure yet. We never got confirmation. However, it's just assumed because of the ending / mid-credits to that movie. I do not want to spoil what that movie is, but yeah. I definitely don't want to spoil the ending to that movie itself, so. Okay, nice. Game. Thanks. Thanks, game. Thanks, game. Yeah, so to me, No Way Home is looking pretty cool. Yeah, for real. Honestly, I've kind of noticed that people just like Marvel because Marvel. Honestly, to me, okay, if you're going to watch a Marvel movie, why not just read the comics that are like half the time they're 10 times better and have the same exact plot? It came out earlier, so you get to see where it came out first. The only problem with that is that it's kind of, a lot of them are really old. And some of them are just hard to get because like Thor, the original Thor movie was based on like a Thor, was literally based on the entire concept of Thor, was almost entirely like was the third Thor comic ever. I have Marvel Unlimited, which is basically nice, got you. Alright, cool. Nice. But yeah, I just think the MCU doesn't really leave a huge good or bad taste. Some movies are great, some movies are bad. Honestly, I would just read the comics half the time. I'm not saying the movies are bad, but a lot of them kind of don't leave the best taste in mouth afterwards. They just, if your mouth was your brain, and so as I can see, I need to restart because I am a tiny brain. Yeah, I think. Okay, cool. They're still watching. I think the MCU doesn't really have a huge identity that, like, makes it stand out from other superhero movie franchises. Like, just because it's the biggest doesn't mean it's the best. Granted, DC doesn't really put up a fight, so I mean, maybe that's why Marvel is considered great, because there's nothing really better. Yeah, I just think the MCU isn't really the best. I need more conversation topics, because I have no, I have nothing else. Why this game? Something about this game not being good, I guess. That's a conversation topic. Oh, that is true. A lot of franchises are trying to copy the MCU. For what reason? I don't know. Probably because it was successful, but doesn't mean you are allowed to be a bad version of something that wasn't really the best. It's still great, but yeah, it could have been better. The MCU, just because it's the most well known, and in a lot of ways, yeah, it is the best. That doesn't mean that you should copy it, because honestly that just means that you're a copycat, and that just means bad things. That has a lot of bad things. Oh! You know, it's weird though, they copy the MCU, and then they end up roasting them, like saying stuff about them, like, you're roasting the thing that you're copying. Like, that's stupid, honestly. The fact that they have to copy something that's not even, that could be way better just to get any amount of sales is kind of sad. Nice though. I think I should have the Rival Rush open now. Oh. I have a new thing open in that thing. Oh, cool. Red starving stuff. Whatever. Yay. Rival Rush. Let's go. Do the next Rival Rush. Not you. I meant to click triangle. Can my brain just function? By the way, I just want to know. Yes, I want to do the Rival Rush because I can just redo it a bunch. Do you know what the franchise is that is like that has that mid-credit scene at the, you know, that kind of just shows it's probably gonna be in No Way Home? Just want to know because I want to kind of be able to talk about it. Or may or may not be in No Way Home, but just likely it is, and just kind of just assumed it is. Do you know what it is, or... There was this movie that had a mid-credit scene. It was like after the credits. Like, or no, so like in the middle of the credits. And that scene kind of teased something about it potentially being, like the main character of it potentially being in the new Spider-Man No Way Home. Cool. I'm not going to spoil it then. I don't want to spoil anything, so that's why I had to make sure. I had to ask because I don't want to spoil anything, you know. That is the hardest cat. But yeah, I just don't think they should have done that, because it means you have to watch that movie to fully understand what's going on. But I don't want to spoil it. But it's on digital, and it just released on digital, so it's a Sony movie, because Sony's the only company that can do things like that. But yeah, Sony kind of owns the Spider-Man franchise, but they have to kind of do Marvel-related things. Again, I don't want to spoil it, and I'm trying as hard as I can not to, but it's difficult. You wanna know what the movie is? Okay, the movie is the sequel to Venom. It's called Venom: Let There Be Carnage, and yeah, that's the movie. And then watch the mid-credits, because you can do that. And yeah. Yeah, just make sure to watch the movie past the credits, past the initial credits, and then you'll be ready to, and then you'll fully understand what's going on and why Venom is going to be in the new Spider-Man. You kind of need that to understand it, because I don't know if it's going to explain it within it, but I assume that it's just going to assume people have watched it, because it's a Sony property, and it's also a character who is heavily, whose origins are heavily Spider-Man based. Keep in mind, the first time we've ever seen Spider-Man or Venom in a movie is in Spider-Man 3. Also, yeah, the original Spider-Man 3, not the No Way Home Spider-Man 3, not the MCU Spider-Man 3. And like the original Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 3, you know. Yeah, I think that's kind of important to understand. Just in case it doesn't exactly explain it. Ooh, Donkey Kong Country. That's that is a random thought, and that is true. Donkey Kong Country is a good game. Okay. Oh, I actually have the Super Nintendo Donkey Kongs on the Super Nintendo. All 3 of them. On the original Super Nintendo, I have all 3 of those original Donkey Kong countries because... Yeah, that's actually the first SNES game I owned before I even knew what the heck a video game was. Yeah, I was actually introduced to video games at like friggin' 5 years old, and all I had was a Super Nintendo during the era of whatever the heck an Xbox is. And that was like the only games we had for it were the 3 Donkey Kong Country games. And I love it. I love those games, and I like the Retro Studios games, but I think the original SNES games truly captured that feeling, you know, of those games. You can only get them on Super Nintendo. You can only get how those original games felt. Now the Retro Studios games are good, but they're not the same, you know. I think they're still great, you know, but they just don't have the same feeling. Similar, but you know, it might have something to do with nostalgia, but I mean, it probably does, but, you know. Bro, when did we lose having conversations with people on the internet without it becoming toxic? Like, when did we end up losing that? Yeah, Rare is really good. They make some good stuff. Banjo-Kazooie, freaking Conker's Bad Fur Day, I guess. I don't know, I haven't played it. But I definitely would know for sure Banjo-Kazooie was good. Nuts and Bolts wasn't really, but I think they kinda, that was just because Microsoft kinda did a thing and they were like, but we don't want to do it, but Microsoft was like, do it anyways, and they were like, fine, okay, we'll do it. Because you're forcing us to. Yeah, they were kind of just forced to make Nuts and Bolts. Bad. I don't think it deserved to come out in that state. I think it was a bad representation of the development skills that Rare makes some good games, and the fact that Nuts and Bolts had to be released kind of just showed like Microsoft kind of forces companies to do this. They buy out companies. They never use their IPs, and when they do, it's bad. Activision is worse. I do want to point that out though. Activision is worse, though. They just bought out like half of everything and they don't use it. The other half Microsoft bought out, but yeah, you know. Oh, remember that time when Microsoft tried to buy Nintendo? That's fun. Yeah, I'm bringing that up again. That was something that was brought up at the beginning of the year, and I want to bring it up again at the end of the year, just because now that happened. They tried to buy Nintendo at some point. That's honestly the funniest thing ever. The fact that that happened. If that happened today, I would honestly not even be surprised. Microsoft could buy Nintendo today and it wouldn't even be a surprise. Bill Gates literally owns like half of the entire concept of the universe, so... Attempting to buy Nintendo. That is a kind of weird decision. Microsoft just was trying to get into video games during that Xbox era. The original Xbox era. PS2 came out, Microsoft was trying to come up with a competitor, and Nintendo was on the table. Nintendo declined because Nintendo. They're based in Japan. And they were laughing for like a long time. That's what we're told. Yeah, I don't think... Oh god. Oh no! No, that could happen. That would be sad. Don't do that. Don't tell me that could happen. Don't remind me. Disney buying Nintendo. Dude, I heard rumors that like Disney was trying to buy like Sony or something. Like, and Disney buying Sony was their solution to keeping Spider-Man in the MCU forever. But if Disney bought Sony, that means they could only put Disney games on Sony platforms, so... I guess that would probably be... Oh, no, well, not Warner Brothers, ew! No, definitely not the Warner Brothers. No, Warner Brothers kind of just sucks. They can't, no, definitely, Warner Brothers isn't even close to Disney levels of rich. Warner Brothers isn't even close to Disney in anything. But, well, no. I wouldn't say anything would ever be bought out by Warner Brothers. I'd say, no, Disney would get out by Microsoft, if anything. Let's be real. I don't care what you think about things getting bought out by Disney. What if Disney gets bought out? Then what? And also Disney can't really, because if they buy out everything, then they would have like a monopoly and everything. Yeah, they're the only company that could go over against Disney, and they're still barely even close. Yo, Disney getting bought out would be a thing, and that could happen. And I don't know what to feel about that, if that's even a thing. Because it's a possibility. And it's a likely possibility because Microsoft is a company that exists and they're very rich and stuff. So it's a very real possibility that Disney could get bought out by Microsoft of all companies. Also, I think this is... I'm sad. This game makes me sad. Oh god, Mickey and Halo Infinite. Microsoft would do something like that. I'm gonna be completely honest. They would do something really stupid like that. Honestly, it'd probably just be to troll us. It'd probably just be like an April Fool's thing. But then they would actually add it in as a real thing. Like they made the Xbox Mini Fridge a real thing. Which now that I say that sentence out loud, it's the weirdest sentence I've ever said. But yeah. Think of what they kind of want the Xbox Mini Fridge. Not the Series X, I mean the actual mini fridge based on the Series X. It's kind of cool. And honestly, saying that is probably the most sad thing ever. But it just proves that, oh my god, why video game, why? But it just proves that I might end up being a literal version. I just got some frickin' Wozniak up in here. Except for me. No. We're both, yeah. Xbox exclusives on your fridge. Xbox exclusives on your fridge. I would legitimately make a system that is just the hugest fridge and it has like the best parts available and it's like $500 and it's like a legitimately good thing, but it's the size of fridge and it has like huge display. I would do that just because it would be funny. But I don't know how to make a game console. I know how to build a PC though, so I probably could just make a PC and make it as big as a fridge. And I mean like an actual fridge, not a mini fridge. I mean like a legitimate sized fridge. KFC could have, oh, the KFC. I like how you're bringing that up, the KFC console. It's like $2,000 and it legitimately is cool and it can cook chicken. KFC console. No cap, I kind of want one, but it's $2,000. So... yeah. Yeah, no cap though. I think actually the chicken cooker thing in the KFC console isn't even a selling point at this point. It's the fact that it's a legitimately decent console made by a fast food company. I won! Let's go! That took way too long and I fell on my back. But thankfully I'm on a couch, so it didn't hurt at all. The only thing is, my shoulder still hurts because for some reason I decided to throw my phone one day. I just was out in the backyard, and I threw my phone somewhere, just some random reason, because, I don't know, it got me steps in Pikmin Bloom. That's not a joke, you can just throw your phone and get steps in Pikmin Bloom. And what ended up happening is... I ended up hurting my shoulder because of the way I threw it.
Next up, the
I don't know. And we also have the Sonic Simulator. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know. I just decided to throw my phone to get steps in Pikmin Bloom. And the way I threw it just caused my shoulder to stop being nice to me. It was like, oh! Back to the Donkey Kong Country thing. Actually, in my Super Nintendo at this moment, I have Donkey Kong Country inserted into my Super Nintendo at this moment. And I forgot. Oh, also, that's kind of fun. Yeah. Oh, no. Thought I'd bring that up. Yeah, I don't know. I think I just lost Brains Oath. Yay.
Welcome to Gameland, home of the ever
Welcome to Gameland. I want to slap it. Yeah, but I don't even know why I just decided to throw my phone. Did I lose brain cells? Yeah, that's probably what happened. I don't like this level. I know, I sing bad. You can judge it, you're allowed to. It's fine. Bruh. Okay, my favorite fan base of any YouTuber is Scott the Woz. And not to mention he's just my favorite YouTuber, but I mean, he has my favorite fan base of any YouTuber. So I just think he's a cool, he is a cool, you know? He is just a cool. Yeah.
Almost made it.
What even functions as a video game at this point? Like to know physics and how they came into existence, because they probably didn't. Let's get it! Bars! Yeah, for sure. Oh! They have a lot of good fan bases. I just think Scott the Woz kind of has the best, you know? But he's not the only good one. He just has the best fan base. Like when God tells them to do something, they do it. And when he tells them to stop doing something, they stop doing it. Like they listen, and the fact that they do kind of just shows that his fan base kind of cares. A lot of fan bases just don't, and they send stupid stuff to the person, to the original creator. A lot of fan bases don't even just give a damn at all. They're just like, haha, this is funny, let's, like, no, it's not. It's just kind of annoying. And I think the fact that that happens too often shows that we've kind of just become just a set of memes. And it's about the only good thing that we do half the time. Let's be real. But, I mean, hey, I don't really care about what be happening, you know? Just kind of chilling, you know? I just do my own thing. I try not to pay attention to the dumb stuff. And there's a lot of that, so I kind of can't just avoid it, but you know. I am still streaming this to the internet. That way. Yeah, it just kind of sucks that people kind of just do things like that, you know? Just don't really care. But we have some people that really do care in a lot of ways. Just not enough of that, you know? Just don't have enough of that. Yeah. I just hope that if I do end up having a fan base, that they're decent people.
Attention! The anti-gravity toilet lines level are out of order. We are sorry for this inconvenience and hope that you can hold it for another 20,000 light years.
What even?
Oh, Sonic!
But yeah. Yeah. Okay. I hate how that's true though. Complains about the eye color. I'm gonna be for real, yeah. That's kind of true. No, I never cared. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Ooh. Can I wall jump? Do some cool stuff from wall jumping. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah. Let's see, can I wall jump? Nice, nice. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I found some cool stuff. I did a cool thing. I did a good. You think going alongside this, I should probably like stream like the DS version on like Twitch or something? So that it can be like a kind of cool like intertwining kind of thing, like Wii version on YouTube, DS version on Twitch. I think that'd be cool. don't know. Smash Bros. Okay. There's a very fine line between the franchise and as a whole and fan base of the franchise, the fans of that franchise. I think the franchise is great. Probably one of my favorite franchises of all time. But the fans are very ignorant, and half of them just assume Melee is the best because, well, it's the most competitive. Like, don't really just judge the entirety of a game. Like, just because it's competitive doesn't mean it's great. Wow, like, how do they not understand that concept? But I like Melee still, but I just don't like the fans of the game. And either you're a fan of Melee and you hate Brawl, or you're a fan of Brawl and you hate Melee. Like, what? What if I like both? What if I hate both? What if I don't care about either? Like, for real? Oh, I hate the fact that you can't record, that you can't even screenshot or record, or you can screenshot, but you can't, like, record videos for Smash Ultimate. Like, why? What's the point of doing that? What's this? To, like, casual, like, people who had a Wii needed to be introduced to the franchise. And I think people who have a Switch, honestly, are kind of just like me, honestly, kind of more so, not the Switch era than I am the Wii era. I think the Wii era is kind of a talking point for a lot of franchises, because it's not overly expressed like that people like the Wii. But if you do like the Wii, then, well, it's cool, but you're not really considered a real gamer. Like, bro, that's kind of dumb. Now, if you like the Wii and other consoles, then yeah, but if you just like the Wii, what if the only games that you like are on the Wii? It's kind of stupid that you're just judged because you like the Wii. Like, why? What if I like the Wii because it's getting me in, because it got me into gaming? What if have as strong as a connection to other consoles because they didn't do as much for me to get me interested in gaming as the Wii did, you know? Like, what if that's the case? Thanks, game. Yeah, you know.
I can do this all day.
Hey, the Wii gave us this game, technically. Oh. Wii U? Okay, the Wii had GameCube support? But the Wii, so therefore the Wii technically had more games because the GameCube had more games than the Wii U did. So since the Wii U had Wii support, but the original Wii, which obviously is the Wii, so it also had to kind of have Wii support for its own, for itself, you know. But the GameCube had more games than the Wii U did, so technically the Wii has more games. And but if we're ignoring backwards compatibility because some models of the Wii didn't have it, if we're completely ignoring that, then I'm going with the Wii U. No, not the Wii. The Wii. Sorry. Yeah, I'd be going with the Wii. Even completely acknowledging the backwards compatibility, I'm going with the Wii. Without the backwards compatibility, it's still the Wii. Like, the Wii is the Wii. It had more games. It had better games than the Wii. The Wii U had basically the same game repeated like every 2 seconds. Like, literally, we had, within the span of less than a year, we had New Super Mario Bros. U, and then like right after that, we had 3D World, which is basically like a 3D version of the New Super Mario Bros. Which I like 3D World was kind of different, but that's kind of how we felt at the time. Now, modern age, we figured out a lot of other problems with the game. But you know. And also, we kind of just had better overall. What was that? The Wii, if we're including backwards compatibility, the Wii had more total games, because while the Wii U can play literally every Wii game, the Wii U can't play every GameCube game. And GameCube games... But yeah, there's more GameCube games than there are Wii U games. Oh my gosh. 3D World. Bias. See, that's kind of my kind of... I don't like to acknowledge that. See, I am perfectly fine with acknowledging the fact that I have biases towards certain games. But a lot of games, how did that, like, I don't, and, but, look, 3D World is kind of the game where I just love it, but I prefer a lot of other games. Now, the Switch version of 3D World, even if you own the original 3D World, the Switch version is worth it. To me, at least. It literally has a new mode. Or like a new extra game added. Like, I don't think I need to be like, don't buy the Switch version. Like, obviously do buy the Switch version. It literally has a brand new game attached to it. But my thing, I think 3D World is probably one of the games where you either have, ooh, just in general, Oh god. Port in general. If we're talking about just specifically ports between Switch and Wii games, that's an easy 3D World port. Ports in general, though, I would like to have an answer, but I don't. Not this, but you know, it's not this game, that's for sure. But there's a lot of stuff that I would like to say. No, I'm fine with this game anyway. It's kind of not the best port, but I'm fine with this game. There's some good and bad about this port. Oh, nice. Some secrets completely unintentionally. Oh gosh. See, I don't know if that's a joke or if it's legit. See, I was gonna make that joke. I really should. Like, I was gonna say that it's a joke. But yeah, oh, nice. I died because this game doesn't know how to be decent.
Oh, Sonic!
Cyberpunk on Switch. You know what? I'd like to see anyone who actually thinks that. Okay, for a legitimate answer to that question, favorite port. One of the Wii U to Switch ports. Those are usually good, but I kind of don't know which one. I'd probably say, yeah, I'd still probably say the 3D World plus Bowser's Fury port, because it just adds an entire game onto the game. So there's just two games, and one of them is a brand new game, which is a pretty cool game. But yeah. Yeah, it's probably the 3D World Switch port. Why does this keep lagging? This is like more paper. No, I prefer paper too. Gosh. Stupid joke. Paper 2. The sad thing is they're making sequels of everything. I wouldn't doubt them making a Paper 2. Stupid person. Just as a joke, probably, but yeah, it could happen, you know. Anything can happen, let's be real. That can happen, but it hasn't yet, so maybe I'm just lucky. I don't know. Right there. Oh wait. Scene paper introducing Paper 2. The Bread 2. Bread 2. Oh, I've seen that one before. I've seen like a meme that's like Bread 2. They make a sequel, and then they make a sequel 30 years later, and then they make a live-action remake. The live-action remake of Bread. The sequel of Bread 2. The live-action remake of Bread. Gosh, that would actually be kind of funny if someone would just be like, hey yo, let's make a joke, and it's just like the live-action remake of Bread. And that joke ends up becoming like reality or some stupid something like that, I don't know. Bread 3D. Bread 3D. Much more logical. Paper 2 is much more logical than Bread 2. Like, Paper is kind of flimsy, you know, and you know, it's kind of like not really waterproof. So make Paper 2 like smartphones and make it waterproof now. Yeah, apparently there's a lot of waterproof smartphones. Just kidding. Not apparently, I know that. I have one that's kind of waterproof. not fully waterproof, you know? It's a lot of foams on it. Fully waterproof. Almost claim it. Fault. Bread 64. Bread HD. The Bread HD S21 Ultra Pro Max. Air 4K Ultra HD Super Widescreen Mega Gigantic U. You know, 64 360 no scope. Gosh. 1XS06 Pro. What's it? Pro. Slim. Super. One, two, three, four, five. All colors ultimate. This has just become the stupidest conversation about just renaming like if someone tried to make a stupid joking as a joke, someone tried to make like a remake of Bread, adding all of these things. Honestly, I wouldn't doubt someone would just do that and they would put it on a bag and then people would buy it because it's kind of funny. I would. Because it's funny. Oh, and I forgot to click the thing, the dude ski. I got to hit triangle. This is a bad stage for Red Rush. My left ear hurts because the headphones been on. Yeah, hurt. It's much better than wearing earplugs and getting an ear infection. Oh! Yeah! I always was debating on whether getting the Galaxy Buds 2 with my new Galaxy Watch 4 or getting the Buds Pro. I'm glad I decided on the Buds 2 because apparently the Buds Pro have a material that can cause ear infections. I just found out today. So that's something you want to hear about one of your favorite tech companies. Always. One of their products can cause ear infections. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm glad I decided to go with the Buds 2 instead of the Pro. If I had gone with the Pro, I would have probably gotten an ear infection. That would have been fun. Fun in general. Fun as a whole, you know. Ooh, wait, I'm gonna need it. Ooh, I would. Ooh, nice. Let's go. Let's go. I avoided that. I avoided that. I wouldn't want to tell them I got an ear infection from a literal tech product. And no, I was literally so close, bruh. If I had hit the right button, maybe. They hit the jump button instead of the square button. Couldn't really. Yeah, oh, Galaxy Buds refers to Samsung, by the way, just in case. No, I wouldn't say like complete Android. I do think Apple does have better laptops. Sure. No, Apple has some of the best laptops. Definitely. We have the best laptops. For most purposes, it's usually if you're gaming, you're using a desktop, so laptop gaming isn't usually the best. Sometimes it can be really good, but nice, messing up. Yeah, the fact that you can literally get an ear infection from if that thing got any more like N64 ports or whatever, that thing would be like the best seller. People love their N64s. No! I had a little bit longer before I had to hit slide. Which, yeah. I continue to use boost before hitting slide. Ooh, FZero-X 3D. That would be cool. Super Mario 64 3D. I don't hate the naming scheme of like the name of the game and then 3D at the end. Like, what about just like it's kind of just like why? What kind of naming scheme is that? I don't know. I think it's kind of dumb, you know. Not bad, it's kind of dumb, you know. It just makes it seem like it's a new game instead of making it seem like it's an old game. Or more like a sequel to that old game. and what it makes it seem like. Which I don't think is a bad thing, but it can be misinterpreted, and it's kind of, you know, I don't like that. Okay, you're either a Madden 08 person or a Madden 09 person. Which one are you? That was... I should have just jumped the third part. Huh. Yeah. If you're a Scott the Woz fan, then you're a Madden 08 guy. If you're not, then you're a Madden 09 guy, I guess, usually. At least I assume that's how it works. What? That term is foreign to me. I remember seeing this clip that this dude submitted for the I remember seeing this. It was just like this video submitted for the ending of like It's Awesome Baby. That one Scott the Woz video, the 100th episode. And they submitted videos saying like what their favorite Madden game was. And this guy was like, Madden something for the Game Boy Advance. You really can't beat the gameplay. You really can't beat the gameplay. And then he takes the cartridge out of the Game Boy and just starts literally hammers the cartridge. Like, I don't even know. This is the greatest thing ever. That's like the funniest thing I've ever seen. Why? Okay, I'm looking for the right one. Okay. Okay, let's go, let's go. Headed good. Let's go. Nearing the end. And I'm gonna win. Let's go, let's go. Let's do it again. No, bruh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What? Okay. Wait, I can't. My shoulder. You can try. Okay, sure. Alright. I have to go because I've been on for 3 hours and it's like 10:38. So, bye.